Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 20 of the gratitude practice. I'm really glad that you're joining me today. And I want to congratulate you because 20 days of gratitude is a pretty remarkable feat. We say thank you often in our lives for many things, and there are times where we truly feel that gratitude in our hearts. But to really be conscious about it for every aspect of our life and find things that we have taken for granted is a pretty remarkable feat, and I congratulate you on that. Even if you're just starting this practice today and this is the first time that you are thinking about cultivating gratitude in your life, I congratulate you for taking that first step, because it is an important first step in transforming your life. It'll transform the way you think, it'll transform how you view the world, yourself, and it's an important practice just to find that happiness in your life. And if you can do this through the toughest of times, just remember how amazing those wonderful times in life will be. It's an interesting time period. I mean, we all have emotions. I can tell you that even I am going through a range of emotions. I, am experiencing things that I didn't expect to experience. It's amazing what kind of thoughts can rise to the surface. It's amazing what situations you can draw into your life that can cause a little conflict in you. And for me, I found that my day, while it was beginning on a note where I was focused on self-care, and I really took some time and space for myself this morning, it quickly evolved into a day that was full of a lot of activity, a lot of requests, a lot of demand for my time. And as I couldn't even find time to do the things that I needed to do for myself, like take a shower or get something to eat. And the moment that I finally took that time and I consciously made the choice that I wasn't going to do anything else, and I took a step back and I took a shower and made a meal, and I had that quiet space in my life, I noticed how my thoughts were just complaining about things, complaining about what I was feeling or what I was experiencing or some of these situations that were cropping up around me. And I remembered to take that step back and to look at those situations and find the things that I was grateful for in it. I mean, it's simple as like our internet, our Wi-Fi going out, and just being grateful for the fact that I even have Wi-Fi, that is even an option, that this is allowing me to connect and to share and to be involved with people even though I'm not seeing them. It's even strengthening relationships that I have with people that I barely know, and it's forging new relationships. It's the beauty of social media. It can be used as a deterrent to, occupy time in your life and, fill you with information that maybe you don't need to know. Or it can be a wonderful tool of connection, and it all comes down to how you use it and what your intentions are around it. So I've been blessed to be able to be connected to people that I didn't really have that many conversations with, and now our conversations are deepening, and I'm learning so much more about these people, and they're learning about me, and we're sharing our gifts with the world, and it's a wonderful thing. So it's important to remember all the beautiful things that we receive from the things that we complain about. It's so easy to complain. It's something that's hardwired into us. I'm not sure where it starts, if it's something that's learned or if it's just these ideas of expectations and things should be the way that we enjoy them to be. But the truth is that it's all our perception. Everything comes down to how we receive it. Something can be good, something can be bad, but really in truth, it's just neutral. It's just a fact. It's just information. It's just the experience that's happening. And what labels it as good or bad is our choice. So I encourage you to find that quiet space and observe your thoughts and see what crops up, because you might find that, in the background, there's this chatter happening that you were not consciously aware of. And this is the opportunity to use gratitude to turn that conversation around, flip that script and make it into something that benefits you, that benefits the world, and builds this not only gratitude but love for yourself, love for others, appreciation for life. And we start to look at what we have and start to see the abundance in our life in a way that we've never seen it before. So today's practice is called heart magic. We feel a lot of the love and gratitude in our heart. But really, honestly, I think for most of the time, there are times when we receive something, or, the universe bestows a gift on us through somebody or through something, and we feel that gratitude. You can't help but feel that gratitude, that rise of emotion and that beautiful feeling in your body when it just all works out, and it's just so amazing. But then there's the times where, as we've been doing in this practice, is writing, 10 things every day that you are grateful for. I like to do this in the morning, and, I start my day with that gratitude. And sometimes when I'm writing these things and then speaking them out loud and saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, it feels almost like emotion. It's something I'm grateful for, but I don't feel it inside my heart. And truly what we're trying to do is build that feeling of gratitude, because it's feeling, not thinking, that we're trying to embody. It's through what we experience through this body that allows us to understand what these emotions are. When we can feel in our body, we can release that pain and we can embody the goodness, and we can really see the stories that our bodies are telling us. So I encourage you to really focus on feeling that gratitude in your heart. It's better to be truly grateful and feel that gratitude for one thing than it is to write a list of 10 things and not feel it at all. So today's practice, heart magic, is actually going to help us center these thoughts, center the things that we're grateful for in our heart, and really kind of help us cultivate this practice of feeling. And it starts by just focusing on the heart. Just listen to the sound of your heart in that silence. Do you feel that beat? Do you feel the pumping of your heart? All that it does for you, circulating this blood with so much oxygen to every part of your body so that it may function in the best optimal way that it can. It does so much for us. It keeps us alive, and it's the center of where we associate with love. And so when we can center that gratitude in our heart, it builds that love for us, for the world, for so much. So I encourage you to feel into that heart, to feel into it as much as you can. Breathe into it. Put your hand over it, and you'll find that over time, you'll begin to feel it without having to do all these external things like put our hand or to close our eyes. So now, what I want you to do is to take that list of 10 things that you've written. And if you haven't written it yet, now is the time. So take that list of 10 things, and with each thing that you wrote, read it out loud. So I'll read you one. I'm grateful that when one rises, we all rise, because as I rise, I can help others achieve their dreams. So I'm going to think about that, center it in my heart. And say, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's amazing how by just focusing on the heart, we can start to feel it. And this will become more natural, so that as you're beginning to embody gratitude in your life, whether it's every day, just taking that step back and recognizing where you're complaining and what you can be grateful for, or reading your list that you write every day, the things that you're grateful for, you can start to feel it right in that center, right where the magic happens. So I encourage you to do this at least once a day. Even if you don't do it for the 10 things, if that's too much for you, think of one thing. At one point in your day, before you go to bed, at some point, take a moment, feel your heart, find something to be truly grateful for, and allow yourself to feel it and build that gratitude in your body so that you never forget it. I thank you all for joining me. I want to remind you that today is April 4th, 2020, which the 2020 adds to 4, so it's 444. And, these are times that are magical little times, whether you believe it or not. There's this sequence with numbers that can be magical. And whether you believe it or not, there's an energy out there that you can tap into. And tonight there's going to be a meditation that's going to be at 7:45 p.m. Pacific time, 10:45 Eastern time. And there's going to be a lot of people around the globe meditating at this time. So I encourage you to find a moment to sit down during that time period. It's going to be about a 20-minute meditation. And tap into that frequency. It can raise your vibration and you can raise others. So have a magical rest of your day. And I will talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.